welcome to the RPG Podcast. We're the Redheads Playing Games.
I'm MJ.
And I'm Jess. And welcome to episode 6 of our podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we are going to be talking about a lot of MMO news.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
which is weird because
we're going to talk Final Fantasy. We're going to talk Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to talk a little Overwatch for me.
Just for her.
Just for me.
I'm going to stay quiet at that point.
But our main topic that we're going to start off with today is actually the new Nintendo Labo that just got announced.
I think it's Labo.
Labo?
I think it's Labo.
Oh, like laboratory?
I think so.
Labo?
With the toy cons.
Yeah. Okay. Nintendo Labo. I keep doing this.
I know.
Did this, if you guys listened in last week, I couldn't pronounce Taki last week. I kept saying tacky.
My southern is rubbing off.
My what is that, New Jersey coming out?
Maybe.
I guess.
I don't got that.
So, Nintendo Labo.
Yes.
Is the new Nintendo cardboard toy.
Awesomeness.
Yeah. So
we're
a lot
excited.
of people, we're excited about this.
I don't know what's going on with you naysayers, but I know when I was a kid, cardboard was like my favorite toy.
It's pretty cool.
If we got like a new appliance, that cardboard box would be in this household for months. I would paint it. I would cut out doors and windows. I would have to get extra boxes to like add on my little flower boxes.
Make a home out of cardboard.
Yeah, it was the best way to play house. They actually sell cardboard houses to play house in. I had so much fun with cardboard. I'd make nonsense for the cats.
If you're ever homeless,
I am so set. I will be the ritziest homeless person ever. My box will outshine every other box on the block.
They're going to be like, damn, that's the richest homeless person I know.
I know.
I want to go over to her mansion.
I know. I'm like going to have like a blanket and then just lots of boxes.
Mm-hmm. You should make like a companion, like a cat out of a box.
Yeah.
Just be like...
And a companion cube.
Well, of course.
I can color it with like the thrown away ketchup.
That's first. I
got this.
So, Nintendo Labo. I am going to butcher
just not say it.
Forever.
So the cardboard toys.
Yes. Cardboard toys. Nintendo dropped a trailer about them and they were like, boom, cardboard toys.
So it was like a week after the Nintendo Direct. And they chose not to put it in with that. And they didn't put it in with CES. Probably because it's fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool.
I mean, I can definitely understand where the complaints might come from, especially from parents who are going to be spending the money to buy this for their kids. Like, your initial reaction is going to be, cardboard is not durable. Why would I spend 70, 80, 90, however much money it costs? Why would I spend that much money on something that's only going to last 2 or 3 uses? So I can understand that, but for us, having worked at GameStop, everything that came in a Nintendo box, those cardboard boxes were the tits.
They were like this thick. They were insane. They were like as thick as a frickin' Vita.
They were like self-padded, those boxes.
Like, whenever anyone's like, I need to move, I'm like, you pack your dishes in this. Like, it's small. I'm like, you pack your dishes in this box.
Yep. It would always be the best cardboard that we would get in the store. So, like...
It's a weird thing to be excited about.
Yeah, so knowing that these toys are going to be made out of the same cardboard, well, assuming it would, because it's Nintendo.
Yep.
Makes me think that
they're going to be real durable.
They'll be able to stand up to kids.
And your cats.
Oh, yeah, you got to worry about cats. My cats chew boxes.
Yep. We bought the cats like a cardboard house one year. They just chewed on it.
How long did it last?
The roof stayed on for like a day. And then the roof was no longer attached. And whoever was in the house was really pissed because the cat outside the house was trying to eat his way in. It was really entertaining.
You just see him go up to it and
yeah.
Teeth straight in.
Yep. That was unattractive faces from both of us.
Welcome to the RPG Podcast. But the first 2 sets of toys, I guess, or cardboard, are up for pre-order right now, actually, on Amazon. The robot kit, which is actually like their centerpiece, which is the one where you saw with the backpack and the string and
the
punching. That one is available for pre-order. It's going to be $80, which is pretty expensive, but when you think about how that's the most involved one.
Yeah, like you see all these cables, like they open the back and you see all these cables moving as they are.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty cool.
So
they're very advanced cardboard toys.
If we're going to assume that that's their most advanced, then the most expensive one you can buy is $80 potentially. They'll probably come out with more advanced ones, maybe even a bigger robot or like a whole car somehow. And those might be more expensive, but...
The only downside with that is you do need a second set of Joy-Cons, it look like. Because you're holding the Joy-Cons, and then you have Joy-Cons by your feet.
Yeah. And then there is a second one that's available for pre-order. It's called the Toy-Con, like, Variety 1, which comes with 6 different playable things.
Yes. The piano, the RC car in the box, like, moves somehow. I don't know how that works.
I'm not really sure. It probably has something to do with the
HD
vibration.
rumble,
yeah.
I'm guessing.
And then you've also got the house, the motorbike.
I have a thought about.
And the fishing rod is the last one. What's your theory on the house?
I think, and I know I've heard it from at least one other person, I think it was on, I'm going to guess Game Scoop, because I know I listen to them pretty often. The one girl there, she said this too, and I think she's totally right. It's going to have to do with Animal Crossing.
Which I would love.
I think that would be so cool.
I might actually go and buy a Switch because I love Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I think that would be awesome.
I mean, there's already so many reasons for me to want to buy a Switch, but I've just been holding out because I'm like, not yet.
I only have it because it was free for me before I left the company that Nintendo actually gave everybody a free thing, which is like
pretty
unheard
rad.
of.
It's pretty rad.
So I got my free Switch.
So those will be available for purchase and everything April 20th.
Yes. Yep. I'm super excited.
I really want to see how they work.
I mean, with the keyboard, they put the Joy-Cons on the side.
Yeah.
So then whatever goes into the box, the Joy-Con is reading what key you're pushing. Because they have like a built-in camera, mic, or sensor or something.
I love that.
And then there were other stuff that had all kinds of like cables going.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. This looks awesome.
Yeah. I want to see it in person.
Yeah. All you naysayers, fine. Go buy your 4K shit and your VR headsets. I'm going to be playing with cardboard.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to have the coolest cardboard ever.
The coolest cardboard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in addition to the actual sets, they're also going to be selling, if you watch the preview, they had like stickers and like washi tape. They're going to be selling that separately, I believe. I think they said it was going to be like $10, but...
it was pounds, I think.
£10, okay, so a little more expensive here.
I think that's only up for pre-order in UK right now, though, it said.
Or, you can just go to a craft store and pick out your own, and it'll be way cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to Joann's.
Washi tape is like, what, $1 for a huge roll?
Yeah. I'm excited.
So, look forward to that April 20th.
All right. So, the next bit of news that I'm excited for is Final Fantasy 15. It's finally coming to the PC. I don't know why it took so long. But with that, you're getting the Season Pass as well as additional updates. If you already have it for your PS4 or your Xbox One, you can buy the new stuff separately. Or they have like their Super Game of the Year edition, which is called the Royal Edition. And they have new box art.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, it is so pretty.
Ooh!
It looks like it's got Luna Freya, and then...
I am a sucker for good art.
So nice.
Just you wait for the episode when I get to talk about Dragon's Crown Pro. I'm gonna flip my shit about art. Anyway.
Table's going, that episode.
Final Fantasy 15 and Royal Edition. Let's continue. I got us off track.
Yes. So... It looks gorgeous. There's also going to be the new dungeon, which is the Imperial City Ruins, which expands the map. There's going to be a first-person mode, which I think
should
is
be pretty
cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work with the party switching they introduced into the last DLC, where you can switch your characters. That might get a little nauseating.
I can imagine. I don't know. It's kind of how, like, when GTA first put out first-person mode, everyone was like, oh, this is impossible to deal with, and then...
Now it's just a staple.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to get first-person mode, you're going to get new gear, new bosses. There's going to be an update to the armature, which is the swords that swirl around you. Once you get all 13, there's going to be a new way to be active with them, so I guess you get to determine more of what happens.
So there's the PC version, and is that going to come with all the DLC stuff?
That's going to be the Royal Edition by default.
All right.
4K capable off the bat. You also get then the Season Pass, which was episode Ignis, Gladio, Prompto, and the Comrades, which is multiplayer. Mm-hmm. There's also going to be, if you played the game when you're going from the one continent to the other, you're on that nice boat, and Prompto loses his shit. You get to now have that boat, and you can drive it around whenever you like. And new regalia skins, new weapons, new item sets. It's a lot of good stuff. I'm actually really excited for it. I know a lot of people are like, what? It's not coming out with the rest of the game.
I'm mostly just excited that people will
it.
get to play it on PC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's long been waiting. Because all the other Final Fantasies are on PC. Like even 8. Mm-hmm. Not playing that at all.
The next thing I just want to touch on really quickly, after listening to the podcast Kotaku Split Screen, was Bruce Straley talking about his reasons for leaving Naughty Dog. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, this was the guy who directed like Uncharted and Last of Us. He was like behind those big titles for Naughty Dog. And so Kotaku Split Screen had an interview with him talking about, you know, why he was leaving and what his reasons were and if he has any regrets, sort of. It's a really good interview. If you want to go listen to it, you can find it on their podcast. And in addition to that, the new director for Last of Us 2, Neil Druckmann, is planned to speak at DICE Summit 2018, which is February 20th through the 22nd, alongside Dan Trachtenberg, who was the writer and director of 10 Cloverfield Lane. And they're going to be talking back and forth about character and narrative creation, which is like how to create a compelling story with new and unique characters that have their own struggles. And it should be a pretty neat conversation to listen to. I'm actually pretty excited to hear it.
Yeah, they're like the people you want to listen to if you want to know about good storyline and character development. They're just always so spot on.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be coming up, DICE Summit 2018, which, like I said, is February 20th through 22nd. Next thing I'm going to touch on real quick, because it excites me, it makes me very happy, is a little bit of Overwatch news. First off, just a really quick teaser about a teaser. Overwatch is going to be releasing some new skins and emotes, and in the preview they teased 3 of the emotes that were going to be in for Sombra, Genji, and Mercy. So I'm very excited to see those, and of course there's looming of the new hero that's going to come out. There's always rumors as soon as a hero comes out, who's going to be next, because we can't get enough.
Didn't they tease that it's someone you've already met too? I'm thinking one of the things they said he's somebody that you've met or you've seen or something.
I honestly can't keep up with the rumors, because as soon as a hero comes out and they're like, who's going to be next? There's conspiracy theories out the wazoo of like, oh, there's this little bit of lore here in this map. Let's connect it to something we saw in a previous video. And it's, people go nuts.
I like his number.
27?
Yep. It was a good age. It was a good age.
And then my other bit of Overwatch news while you soak in your nostalgia is that the Overwatch League reached 10 million viewers in its first week of being live, which is amazing. 10 million.
That's as many active users as Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh my god. You just have to just take what I love, crush it with that knife.
There's no knife there.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna kill me with that knife. I can call it now. When you guys hear I'm dead, you know who to find. But Overwatch, 10 million viewers in their league first week of being active, which is amazing. And I'm very proud of Overwatch. And I'm very proud of our fan base for being so dedicated.
I think it's interesting, though, that almost all of the wins up until this point, which is Friday, have been sweeps.
Yeah.
Is that just like people choking or just people being on...
I don't know.
What's causing that?
I
That's
don't know.
weird.
It might be just kind of like, maybe like jitters. Like this is now a very regular thing that they're going to be doing. Maybe it was like, oh my god, this is weird. It's not for like any sort of title right this instant. Like,
right.
How should we be playing? You know, whereas like the World Cup was going on and everyone was playing like on their top game.
Yeah.
You know? So it might just be kind of like, I don't know. Like they're taking it a little bit casually maybe?
Maybe.
But
it's
fun
odd.
to watch.
I just thought that was a very strange
Yeah, no, I mean,
statistic.
it may just be bad matchups also. Maybe they didn't properly, like, pair them up.
Maybe. It's just weird.
Ooh.
Just a very strange little thing.
Definitely. One other thing I want to just quickly touch on, because I thought it was really cool when I saw it on Kotaku's site, and I sent it to her almost immediately.
Yes.
Game developer training is being provided essentially for free almost.
Almost. Pretty close.
It's called Pay What You Want for 75 Hours of Game Developer Training is the name of the article. 2017 Master Game Development is essentially giving away a bunch of different types of training for game development. So you can pay whatever you want. So say you only have $1. Mm-hmm. You can pay that $1 and it'll give you 2 courses for that $1, which is amazing. And then there's another mode you can pay, which is the average price, which right now is less than $18. It's like 17 and change. And that'll get you everything. And then there's an option if you really want to just be generous and you have the money to give them and, you know, you want to just reward them for doing that, you can pay for the full thing, which is like $80. And it's really cool because it has training for things like Unreal Engine 4, Android and iOS training.
Unreal Engine 4, by the way, real quick, is free. Anyone can download it with Epic Games Launcher.
Yeah.
You can download it, pop that in for free, and start messing around.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need this to use Unreal Engine.
Well, this is like...
This is training. Yeah.
So they will like teach you how to use it and you can, you know, hopefully start using it at an amateur level, which is amazing. And there's like 10 different classes essentially that you can take. And it's really cool because...
Unity, Android, there was HTML5, Java. I don't think Python was listed, but that's more in-depth.
Yeah, but so it's essentially if there's only a couple things you want to learn, you can essentially do that for as much as you want.
Cheap.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like a minimum. I don't know if it's like 1 cent because neither of us tried to actually.
75 hours is
I think that's
calculated.
I think that's if you buy all of them
I don't
and
know
you
how
I'm assuming it means like you pay for all 10 lessons.
And the lessons count for 75 hours of lessons?
Yeah, either that or, like, if you don't skip anything and you let every, like, if there's, like, generated
tutorials.
dialogue, you play it all through completely, then it would be 75 hours.
That's possible.
But it's really cool. If you want to check it out, we can put the link in the description below, but we found it on Kotaku's website.
Now... Final Fantasy XIV is having their patch 4.2 Rise of the Sun, debuts January 30th. This is awesome. I love when they do these giant patches because they add so much stuff.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer, you can see already how they're adding so much, like, story content.
I showed her and Snow, and they were both just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play Final Fantasy 14 just because, we talked about this before, I don't really feel like doing the monthly subscription, but this patch looks incredible.
They're going to have new main scenario, new secondary quests, something with the Jade Stoa. You're going to have new dungeons, 2 of them. You're going to have Hell's Lid and a hard mode added for Fractal, which is stupid, and I don't like it. The Feast, which is the PvP, has a new training ground map. There's new up to 6-on-6 team battles. There's something else with the medals. I don't do PvP. I read it and I kind of just went, huh? So something about the medals and the PvP, it's changing. There's going to be aquatic voyages. So in your FC house, your basically your clan. Is that what they guild? I don't know. Those are the closest names I can come up with. Your free company is what they call it. In the house, you have a workshop. In the past, you were able to build an airship. Now you can build like a little submarine and explore the ocean. And that sounds really exciting.
That's pretty neat.
With Stormblood, they added swimming.
They added swimming.
So I think that's cool. There's new Beast Tribe quests with the Vera, which is one of the snake people.
Oh, yeah.
They're awesome.
Saw that from the trailer.
They're awesome looking. And at the very end, Kefka. They showed Kefka's face at the end of the show. No one knows why, but he was there. He was there. Oh yeah, they also added playable songs now for the Bard. You can make your own music, like real music, which is kind of cute.
That's neat.
Oh, there's new mounts. New mounts. One of them is like a Magitech Deathclaw. So it's like a little robot claw thing, and it carries you.
Sounds like it's right up your alley after last episode.
Yeah.
Armorized ostrich chicken.
Yeah. I mean, they do have armored chocobos in here. That's like one
Is that
of
where you got the idea from?
No, I've had this idea for a long time.
Oh, all right.
I think it was Dude, Where's My Car? When they had the thing about the ostriches and how fast they can run. I think that's when I decided that instead of riding horses, I wanted to take up riding ostriches.
This topic just hit me hard. Dude, Where's My Car?
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
If any of you youngins are here and it's like, what's that movie? Go watch it.
Not if you're too young, though.
Yeah, not if you're too young. Like high school.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know what that is. You could watch it, though. There's certain countries where they actually have ostrich racing, and it looks awesome.
Oh, I've seen that. That looks raw.
It looks so good.
You'd sign up for that in an instant.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
especially because ostriches
top.
don't really like people. So.
Yeah, if I
it's
ever
like a bucking bronco.
If I ever came face to face with an ostrich, I would be like, back away slowly. Don't never run away from a wild animal. They will kill you.
Just bop its head. Its neck will swivel. I'll be like, ah!
How do we end up talking about ostriches again? Is it my fault?
It is. You brought it up.
I brought this on. This is all my fault. Shouldn't even be on this podcast. I just keep derailing us into ostrich talk.
It's fine. Ostriches are cool, man. I don't know what your problem is. They just want to be loved. They're on 2 feet. They're just like, let me wrap my neck around you and love you.
Deathclaw.
Then eat your face.
Magitech Deathclaw is what you said.
Yep.
That's a cool name.
Isn't it?
I'd name my band that.
That'd be a great, like, heavy band.
Oh, yeah. Or just Deathclaw.
Yeah. There might be a band called Deathclaw.
There probably is.
It's like, I have so many, like, good emo, scene, or screamo band names. I have no musical inclination, though. I can't even play the fucking spoons. Just make 2 spoons together.
I used to rock the recorder back in the day.
Couldn't do that.
I played piano for a little while, too.
I tried that.
I was alright at it.
I wasn't.
I was alright at it. I didn't have any...
You could be a bard.
I didn't have the drive, I guess. I was like, okay, so they put me in that in middle school, and they were like, here, learn piano classically. And I was just like,
You could be a bard if you come to Final Fantasy. That's what I'm going for.
I was like,
I'm abandoning my Dragoon.
whoa.
Going for bard.
Holy
Dragoon,
crap.
it's too hard for me. I get too stressed.
So you're going to be a bard now?
I can be at a distance. Distance is good for me. And no one's lives depend on my healing. So nobody tell me to be a healer. That's the most stressful thing you could ever tell me to fucking be.
Okay, so is there anything new mounts besides the Deathclaw?
Oh yeah, there's Kamui.
That's
And
a
then
cool name.
there's a griffin.
Whoa! Do you just brush off a griffin?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Deathclaw.
A griffin is pretty cool too.
You can just carry me around and then be like, bye-bye!
Alright, maybe a griffin isn't as cool as the Magitech Deathclaw.
Or a giant Kamui with like a cool golden fleamy looking saddle.
Griffins are pretty cool too, man.
They're
You can't
just
just be
alright.
like, and a griffin.
They're alright.
So insulted.
There's unicorns.
Fuck you, griffin, yeah.
There we go.
Screw that griffin. Give me a unicorn. Bam!
You gotta do them. You get them from doing the fight stuff.
Do they have like other horses?
Oh yeah.
I'd assume. Do they have like demon horses?
Yeah, they got Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
They've got glittery, sparkly fucking horses.
Whoa.
Yep. Sinky's favorite mount is the floating creepy eyeball with wings.
My freaking desire to
Behemoth.
play a game where I can ride a horse is so strong that I just for a minute considered getting Final Fantasy XIV.
There's a free trial.
Stop.
There's a free trial.
Stop it.
We can put you on the free trial.
That's a
I'll go
terrible
back.
idea.
We'll hit up Rue and Shiro and be like, yo, power level the two of
That
us.
is a terrible idea.
And then you can get your pony.
Don't call it a pony. That's so insulting to me.
They're all ponies.
Stop.
Like all cats are kitties.
I want like a freaking plague horse.
Yo, I want to play horse too.
Just like if you played Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, how you could have the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
I'm all about those.
Oh yeah. Which is
I'm
why you
all
like
about those.
Darksiders so much.
Yeah. I wish there were more.
We got sidetracked from
Speaking of pestilence, I can fix this. Speaking of pestilence. Oh, I got this.
impressive as usual. Let's hear it.
So, speaking of pestilence, the Elder Scrolls Online is having a new DLC drop. Thank you.
Didn't even catch it. You are the best.
New DLC drop called Dragon Bones, which if you have the Plus membership, you get it for free. If you don't, it's some whatever money. Doesn't matter to me. I don't play, but still have the Plus membership because I never canceled from when it first came out. I have a lot of crowns.
Just a mountain of crowns.
Pretty much. I could buy like 5 houses.
Well, you should.
I could.
Or save it for some of the sweet stuff that's coming with this new update.
That's true. So, the reason my pestilence ties in...
That almost
Totally
sounded
didn't
like
finish.
a plug.
I
was
did.
like, save it for the new update content. Like,
That did sound
I've
like
got
a plug.
I've got a plug voice here.
You do. You do. I can't plug anything.
Pestilence.
Pestilence. Man, we are on tangents today. So, one of the dungeons that is opening is Scalecoller's Peak, which the main baddie there is awesome dragon priest chick named Zahn the Scalecaller. She died, as did her dragon master.
Sad.
Yes. She is resurrected, and she now serves the Daedric Prince of Pestilence, whose name I can't pronounce. It's Periite? Periite?
Periite?
Not sure. But he's cool. So he's her
Because
new
he's
master.
the Lord of Pestilence.
Sickness!
Oh my god.
So, she now serves him. She has these awesome cultist members that serve her. The dungeon, you have to be careful because there's poison like everywhere, even like the normal minion dead kill.
That was like my poison spreading.
I like it. So, just normal monsters in there are going to have like probably some poison effects. Be careful. And then they also have really cool mechanics. There's 2 ogres that they have mentioned.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
And you kind of have to kill them at the same time because they have canceling effects, they said.
Mm-hmm.
But if you let them get too close together, they buff each other. Which just sounds miserable and awesome.
It sounds awesome.
So
as someone
that's
that plays Dark Souls and likes a challenge, that sounds awesome.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty cool.
It is. And then once you get to her, she's got an artifact weapon called Spellbreaker. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Totally lost it there. She's supposed to be pretty difficult. And then once you beat that, you get the Black Marrow skin, which is like cool white glowing tattooy looking really things.
Sick, yeah.
And then the monster set that you get does a lot with buffs and healing.
Mm-hmm.
And then
really good if you have like a Magicka build.
Yes, super good. Really good Magicka regen, max Magicka increases. Then if you get the whole set and you beat this dungeon on Veteran, you can get the helm dropped. If you complete the set and you have the helm will put out a blast every time you land a crit with a heavy or light attack.
Which is raw. I hate to use that word, but that is sick.
It's so cool.
That's an awesome move. I'm sorry.
So cool.
Got worked up there thinking about it.
I couldn't even
speak clenching my hands.
In normal sentences. Cool. I had to like abbreviate each word or enunciate. I got so
wah.
Yes. The other dungeon they're putting in, she's gonna cover
Fanglair, which if you have played Elder Scrolls or ESO Online, you haven't seen it since Arena,
which wasn't an ESO game. That was literally just Elder Scrolls Arena, which I think was 2 or 1. It was one of the first ones.
So it's been a long time since anyone who's a longtime fan of the series has seen this place. And this is going to be where you encounter Orin the Black, who is a master necromancer, and he is trying to bring back this ancient dragon, whose name I'm going to butcher, but I'm going to try my best. It's Thorvikin?
Who was Zon's Dragon Master?
Okay, yep.
We got both of them.
So, dragons. Ancient dragons.
Bone dragons.
One is like reincarnated, the other is just like dancing bones. Yeah. Which I prefer.
I do too.
I want to see them bones. But so this is going to be a very seamless area. So once you load into it,
you can look down and see the whole area.
Yeah. Yeah, every other door that opens in front of you as you're, going through it is just going to open and be seamlessly the next area. You don't have to go through any other loading screens. And this place is inhabited by, is it the Black Marrow? Yes.
Yeah, the Black Marrow.
The Black Marrow. And they are going to be very tough enemies because the longer that they're alive, they're going to make the undead around you do more damage. So you got to take them out pretty quickly if you want to get through. And then once you're at the end, you're going to be fighting Orin and the huge dragon. I'm all about dragon fights.
Me too.
And there's going to be some pretty sweet rewards for that. Also, there's going to be a stamina armor set that drops. If you finish it on hard, you get the head for your house, though. It's not like a wearable.
Dragon head mounted on the wall.
And then for entering this dungeon lair, Fang lair, just for entering it without any other activity, you get the Renegade Dragon Priest mask just for entering, which is pretty cool. And then there's also exclusive trophies and busts. And there's also a Worm Wizard personality that you can get just from going through it.
Which, if you don't play ESO, you're not going to really know what personalities are. I don't really know of many other MMOs that do this. So instead of just getting emotes, you can actually get full personalities. So one of the ones they debuted was a drunkard. So it changed the way your character walked, your character ran, the way they stood, they sat. It changed everything about your character's actual
I love that.
animation. So it's awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I'm just trying to imagine what kind of a personality I would have if, like, exactly me were in the game. Because it wouldn't be, like, cheerful disposition. It wouldn't be evil disposition. But I also wouldn't consider myself to be, like, a neutral party.
So you're not true neutral?
I'm not. I'm, like, chaotic neutral.
I'm probably, like, neutral evil.
I feel like I would have, like a trickster personality.
I might even be lawful evil.
Ooh.
I'm, like, pretty big on, like, rules and making sure everything is the way it has to be. And not breaking rules. And if people break rules, I want to, like, put their head on a pike.
Wow. That escalated quickly.
And you worked for me.
You're like, I need rules, and if you don't follow those rules, I'm going to put your head on a pike.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Lawful evil. Definitely. I make people cry.
I've seen it happen. You wouldn't believe it by looking at this cheerful face that she could make someone cry. But I've seen it.
I was always nice to her.
To me, yeah.
Mostly.
Well, you were.
I tried.
You were. Except for maybe, like, once.
Yeah. I generally try to be nice to my assistants. Generally. Sort of.
Except for...
Some. Except for two.
Some who will remain nameless. Because she's gonna get seething. Okay, let's not talk about that.
My eye starts twitching.
So, you're most excited for ESO or Final Fantasy?
I don't know. Because ESO I can go back to for free.
Yeah.
And Elder Scrolls is like my
Near and
series.
Mm-hmm.
But for Final Fantasy, I know they're trying to get me to come back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be nice. And I almost got you.
Almost. It's not gonna work, though.
I'm not sure. We'll find out. Because they just said February. I'm not sure when in February. I couldn't find a date. It just said February.
Valentine's Day. Just kidding.
The dead rise on Valentine's.
They never put anything out on Valentine's Day. Like, they were supposed to put out Persona 5 on Valentine's Day, and they didn't.
I was hoping you weren't going to go there.
Of course I'm going to go there. We're talking about Valentine's Day here. Take Your Heart Edition. Valentine's Day.
So, in the same way that I just seethed a little, she just seethed a little.
It was my turn.
And now she's angry eating. Pretending it's somebody's head, maybe.
Probably.
That'd be me. This is your eye. With that note, now that we once again end on odd notes.
Please don't do this.
It's not there.
Okay. She's holding a knife right now, guys. Please put that down.
I, before, had to cut this box of donuts. And I don't have scissors in the room. I only have my knives.
I was
So I'm like...
genuinely terrified. I'm scared right now, and you weren't even really doing it.
I know. You're so silly.
Well, before anybody gets hurt, let's end episode 6 right here.
Yep.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You got to see how weird I am.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you would like to donate to the show, you can do that on our Patreon, patreon.com/rpgpodcast.
Yes.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Twitter, we each have our own Twitters. I am at Serenity Sin, Sin, S-Y-N-N.
And I'm at InvaderJess222. We will put those links in the description as well.
Mm-hmm. We are now also up on CastBox and Stitcher, as well as iTunes and Podbean for the audio cast.
Yep. And we hope that you will tune in next week and see us hopefully seethe about some more stuff.
Slowly we're getting to be a seething cast.
Yes. All right. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.